Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Instruction by the examiner. Examine the CVS or examine the pulse and precordium. Presentation of a case. Pulse 88 beat per minute. Normal volume, normal in rhythm. No radiofemoral or radioradial delay. Carotid pulse jerky. JBP normal, A-wave may be prominent. Blood pressure 95 over 80 mm mercury. Low systolic, normal diastolic and narrow pulse pressure. Precordium shows apex beat is in left intercostal space centimeter from midline, heaving in nature, may be double apical impulse. Systolic thrill is palpable at apex or the lower left sternal border. First and second heart sounds normal in all the areas. Fourth heart sound may be present due to atrial contraction. There is a harsh ejection systolic murmur at the left lower sternal border and also a pensystolic murmur at the apex. So my differential diagnoses are mitral regurgitation with aortic stenosis and hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. What is the more likely diagnosis and why? Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy because of double apical impulse and jerky carotid pulse. What are the factors that alter the intensity of the murmur at left lower sternal border? It increases during standing and Valsalva maneuver, decreases during squatting and sustained hand grip. Why not? This is purely aortic stenosis. In aortic stenosis, the findings are pulse is low volume and slow rising. Blood pressure shows low systolic, normal diastolic and narrow pulse pressure. Systolic thrill in aortic area. Second heart sound shows soft A2 in all the areas. P2 is normal, maybe reverse splitting of second heart sound. Harsh ejection systolic murmur in aortic area that radiates towards the neck. Now, what investigation should be done in hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? X-ray chest may be normal or cardiomegaly. ECG may show left ventricular hypertrophy, infarction, deep T or bizarre pattern. Echocardiogram diagnostic shows asymmetric septal hypertrophy. Systolic anterior motion of mitral valve, SM. Cardiac MRI, genetic analysis. Now, what is cardiomyopathy? What are the types? Cardiomyopathies are a group of disease that primarily affect the heart muscle and are not due to congenital acquired valvular hypertension, coronary arterial or pericardial abnormalities. Three types: dilated cardiomyopathy, that is ischemic, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, restrictive cardiomyopathy. Now, what is hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy is a disease of the heart muscle characterized by hypertrophy of cardiac muscle with malalignment of the cardiac fibers. Hypertrophy may be generalized or localized to the interventricular septum, asymmetric septal hypertrophy, or other regions such as apical hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. This common type of cardiomyopathy prevalence is 1:500 to 1:1000, inherited as autosomal dominant disease, but may be sporadic in 50% cases. In 50% cases, there is family history. Previously, it was called hypertrophic obstructive cardiomyopathy, but no obstruction in most of the cases. Left ventricular outflow obstruction is found only in 1/3 patients. Now, what is the mechanism of left ventricular outflow obstruction? Asymmetric septal hypertrophy and systolic anterior motion of mitral valve. What are the types of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? Asymmetrical septal hypertrophy 70%, basal septal hypertrophy 15 to 20%, concentric 8 to 10%, apical or lateral wall less than 2%. What is the presentations of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? How common is the condition? Patient may be asymptomatic, detected on routine investigation. Usual features are angina on effort, dyspnea on effort, pre-syncope or syncope on effort. Sudden death may occur. Overall prevalence is low, 0.2% of the population. Now, what are the complications of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? The complications are sudden death, atrial fibrillation, ventricular arrhythmia, infective endocarditis, systemic embolism, heart failure. What are the risk factors for sudden death in hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? The risk factors are history of previous cardiac arrest or sustained VT, recurrent syncope, adverse genotype and or family history of sudden cardiac death less than 50 years old, failure of blood pressure to rise during exercise, no change or hypotension, non-sustained VT on 24-hour Holter monitoring, marked increase in left ventricular wall thickness, that is more than 30 mm on echocardiography, delayed gadolinium enhancement on cardiac MRI. What are the markers of poor prognosis? The markers are history of syncope, family history of sudden death, non-sustained VT on 24-hour Holter monitoring, marked increase in left ventricular wall thickness, drop in blood pressure during exercise, particular genetic mutation. Now, how to treat hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? In non-obstructive case, beta blocker, rate-limiting calcium channel blocker, verapamil, diltiazem and disopyramide for symptomatic relief and prevention of syncope. Amiodarone may be helpful in arrhythmia. In significant left ventricular outflow obstruction, dual chamber pacing may be needed. Outflow tract obstruction can be improved by partial surgical resection, myectomy, iatrogenic infarction of basal septum by injecting alcohol into one of the septal arteries with cardiac catheter. It is an alternative to surgical myomectomy. Other treatment: ICD, implantable cardioverter, defibrillator, if there is clinical risk factors for sudden death. Cardiac transplantation may be needed in chronic heart failure, not responding to treatment. Infective endocarditis prophylaxis may be needed. Advice to the patient: vigorous exercise and dehydration should be avoided. Genetic counseling: as in 50% cases, it may be inherited as autosomal dominant. First degree family members should be screened by echocardiogram. Now, what drugs should be avoided in hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? The drugs should be avoided are digoxin, vasodilators, diuretics, nitrates, dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker. Alcohol may cause vasodilation. What is the effect of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy in pregnancy? What precautions should be taken? ACM is not a contraindication to pregnancy. The patient usually tolerates pregnancy well, if not severely symptomatic prior to conception. There is no evidence that pregnancy increases the risk of sudden cardiac death. Following precautions should be taken: prenatal counseling regarding risk of disease in offspring. The patient should have regular follow-up in well-equipped center with expertise in high-risk pregnancies and cardiac disease. Beta blocker and calcium channel blocker should be continued. What disease is associated with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? That is Friedreich's ataxia.